our food production comes from, especially from Oyo North, where I've been there several times. They need help in repairing all those roads. But with God on our side, and with me improving the infrastructure revenue of Oyo State, we should be able to maintain passable roads within the 4 6 months of administration by the grace of Almighty God.
Thank you very much. Because I can engage Dr. David. Now we go to
the issue of road construction is one that, with respect to the first speaker on this matter, may be very difficult to really limit for now, particularly with me who has a 6-month program, some of which are very capital intensive, particularly with regard to education, health, and so on and so forth. What I want to promise the people of Oyo State is that I will build the type of roads which the former governor of Oyo State, General David Gebel, built 35 years ago, which ought to be very durable. I will not build the type of roads which are being built today, which go bad within months. Jeremy Bemon left office as governor 35 years ago. He built the road from Sambo to Elele. He built the ring road. He built Jebemon Road in Sabo. He also constructed a number of other structures like the Salami Sports Complex and so on. And these roads were built at much cheaper rates, and 35 years going, they are in good shape. Today, we know the dilemma we have, we know the disaster we have with regard to road construction. I want to assure the people that I will be incorruptible with regard to road construction. I will ensure that road contracts are not inflated. I will not take 10% or 20% or 30% or even the 40%, which we understand is the thing now. So this is my assurance and this is my pledge for the people of Oyo State.
Thank you, Chief Secretary. Now we come to Senator Adimo. Please here.
Thank you very much. I think the problem usually when you are the first speaker is that everybody picks your idea. When you are the last speaker, you have the opportunity to summarize. Without committing myself to the thousands of kilometers of road, what are the issues on our infrastructure? Road is one. And we know today the road system that we have, the road network that we have, are not as functional and effective and efficient as we want. Therefore, the first thing, what is our overall economic program, is to first and foremost integrate the rural dwellers into that of the city. So first option is to make sure that we open up the rural areas. And you can ensure that by doing so, you allow for our agri program, which is to provide massive employment. And you know, in the world, anywhere in the world, agriculture is the largest employer of labor. We intend to open up the rural areas. Some may not even be asphalted. We can grade the roads, make it passable, ensure that our special vehicles can ply it in order to bring farm produce to the city and designated areas. 1. 2. The roads that we have in the city, or let me say in the cities, the first thing we want to do is to dualize all major roads leading and coming out of the city. In other words, when you are coming from Lagos, for instance, as you are entering Ibadan City, Oyo State, the capital of Oyo State, you must know that you are entering the capital. It's not to be welcomed with chaos on every side of the road, with people selling pepper and oranges, but to pluralize it in such a way that it will be well lit and it will be a road that will be proud to see. Go to Lagos State. That is what Action Congress is doing in Lagos State. And those who can do it belong to our group. You see, in this game, it is very easy to speak on.
10 seconds.
I say have 10 seconds. Therefore, all the roads will also be done through direct labor. Finally, we will network with Lagos State on light rail system. Lagos State is now thinking of metro line. Our party is in Lagos State. Or your state, once we get there, we also network with Lagos State. Let us borrow from Lagos State and stop modern statements. Thank you.
The next question I want to ask. Just a minute. I want to thank Senator Adimobi for his comments, but it's like you're anticipating some of the questions we are going to raise here. Indeed, infrastructure includes utilities and so on. So maybe you would save on, since you have told us some of these things, when we come to those areas of the economy and so on, you probably save some labor there. I don't want to stop right at that. Now, engineer, please go on. Next question.
Yes, the people of Oyo State want to know, because they are naturally entrepreneurs, they want to know what's your plan for provision of energy, what type of energy to drive their own businesses. So, can you please tell us, like, how many megawatts and what various types of energy do you intend to provide?
May I ask Dr. Adibutton to please tackle that one first?
Well, I would like to thank you again for that question. As part of my manifestos, we have already found out that we're not going to depend just on oil to drive our energy sources as it is being done presently in Nigeria. We have a lot of people that have been commissioned both in the US and Britain that have looked into what is called alternative sources of energy for Nigeria, using turbines, using gas plants, using crops and vegetables, including corn. You will find out that energy belongs to the exclusive legislative list in Nigeria, to the federal government. But working with the federal government, by the grace of God, we will be able to use alternative sources of energy to bring energy to Oyo State, because no investor will come to any state where there is no uninterrupted power supply. Hotels are closing in Oyo State as well as Nigeria because there is no power supply, including water. Therefore, by the grace of God, not only will we improve the megawatts more than 10,000 within the first 6 months of coming to office, because before I came down, there are already Nigerians, very popular Nigerians, who have finished for University of Ibadan, and outside University of Ibadan, who are in the US presently, who are looking into how we can bring those investors here. I do not need as a governor to go to US or Britain to go and look for them. They will follow me because I'm a business owner in the United States. I'm not a 419er. I am an employer of labor. So they are there. I just need your encouragement and your support to not let us recycle leadership again. This is what is failing Nigeria. This is what is failing Oyo State. Let us bring a man of honor, a man of high achievement, a man of integrity who is well known throughout the world to pull Oyo State through a new administration by the grace of God.
Yes.
Our investigation shows that the power requirement of Oyo State is about 250 megawatts. We promise that by the grace of God, when we get into power, we will, through the 6 solar and wind energy sources, to provide as much as 200 megawatts.